top 7 heavy projecting fragrances for 2023. Okay, I've spoken about heavy performing fragrances in 2022 as well. In case you want me to just remind you, I've spoken about Latent Exclusive, I've spoken about Ajmal's 235, not 235 Oud, 235. Okay, great fragrance for cooler weathers. It definitely gives you compliments as well. Mancera's Red Tobacco, Nishane Shem, which I placed at number 1 in case you do not remember. This was my number 1 in 2022 heavy projecting. Okay, and there was Oud Lail, there was Ajmal's Amber Santal, there was Nishane Fanio Flames, there is Ramon Monegal Soul of Oud. Okay, this time I'm not going to talk about any of these, and that's why I just showed you with the names just so that you remember. In case you haven't tried any of these, you can still try them. In 2023, I'm going to speak about another 7 fantastic heavy projecting perfumes. So stay tuned to watch in detail. What's up guys, this is Yaser. Welcome back to my channel. You're watching Yaser's Fit Frag top 7 heavy projecting perfumes for 2023. At number 7 is Almond Damascus Code Absolute. Okay, I'm putting it at number 7 because it projects definitely good, but it lasts really long. Okay, even more than projecting, it lasts really long. I could smell it on my clothes for about 18 to 20 hours, and this is an inspired version of Armani Code Absolute. Okay, it is about 80 to 85% similar, but the performance is even more stronger than Armani's Code Absolute. Okay, the overall formulation 80 to 85%. It is a beautiful apple, orange, vanilla, tonka, sweet leather, woody, that sort of a fragrance. I wouldn't say the quality is equally matching, no guys, but this is the only fragrance that came close to this one. So 80 to 85%, not in terms of quality, but the performance is way better than Armani. Okay, Armani is more smooth and refined, but this is way better. This lasts on clothes for almost 18 to 20 years. Okay, you can definitely check it out. At number 5 is Al Haramain Detour Noir. Okay, a fantastic clone of Latent by Parfums de Marly. This is the exclusive version, but Latent also comes in a similar bottle. A fantastic release. And the reason why I'm suggesting it is the vanilla base in this one is even more stronger than the original Parfums de Marly Latent. Okay, that is more fresh and aquatic. This is more suited for the cooler weathers because of that sweet vanilla, and it projects and performs really nice. Easy to get compliments as well. That's at number 5. At number 4 is Almond Damascus Lano V. Okay, this is the only clone which I've seen is way stronger than the original Lano V de l'Homme. In case you do not know about Lano V de l'Homme, this is a fantastic cardamom and lavender based fragrance known to be a date night scent. Okay, it is subtle, smooth, sexy. Any woman would die for this one. But when it comes to Almond Damascus Lano V, the cardamom is more heavy, the lavender is more loud. It projects in the 3rd and 4th hour, and it easily lasts 12 plus hours on my clothes, guys. This I haven't seen going beyond 7 hours anytime, and it is more smooth, light, closer to the skin. This one is very loud. Okay, when it comes to quality, I would still say this is better, but when it comes to performance, this is Zameen Asman. Okay, day and night difference. It is that loud. It projects so evident even in the 3rd hour, a bit in the 4th hour as well. Sometimes 5th and 6th hour you still get whiffs, and that's the kind of performance I get in this one, and lasts easily 12 plus hours. So it definitely deserves that place in the heavy projecting fragrances for 2023, especially for the cooler weathers, guys. I've not chosen any fragrance that is heavy projecting for the summers. I'll do a different video because summers are already gone for 2023. I've already done that video, so I'll do a fresh video for 2024 upcoming just before the summer. So this time all the 7 that I'm going to speak are more suited for the cooler weathers or in the evenings and night times. Okay, coming to number, which one did I cover now? I think I covered number 5. Coming to number 4 is Afia's Damascus, a fantastic in-house private blend by Afia. This is something that you have to try because this projects even in the third and fourth hour. I get compliments with this one. That means it still projects in the third and fourth hour. And the overall formulation is super class, guys. You cannot compare this with any fragrances. I could compare this with Xerjoff Naxos to some extent, like 40-50%. Definitely not a clone, where it is a beautiful combination of orange. There's a bit of cloves, and there is Damascus rose, which is very subtle. It's definitely not a rosy fragrance. Do not mistake that way. The overall combination of all these notes is done super good. You know Afia, guys. I always keep praising. Okay, they are one of the Indian houses which makes top class blends in the range of 2 to 2.5. Okay, Damascus is definitely a winter fragrance. Try it in the winters. Very highly complementing factor and definitely performs great. Along with that rose, you get some vanilla, there is patchouli and tuberose. So overall, beautiful fragrance. Like I said, 3 to 4 hours of projection, 11-12 hours of lasting. Okay, at number 3 is Amouage Interlude Black Iris version. Okay, I've been speaking about the original Interlude, which itself is a beast. So now I would say try the Black Iris version. This is more smooth, more refined than the original Interlude. The only difference I see that the spicy oregano note is cut down here. It is made more smooth. They say that this one does not have incense, but I still pick up that incense along with some woody sort of accord, some patchouli there, and that peppery opening. Beautifully done, more refined than the original Interlude. I don't really pick up that iris much, but I think it's the orris root which is more evident here, though the name says Black Iris. So overall, a fantastic fragrance for the cooler weathers. This also projects just like the plain Interlude, but it's not harsh. Okay, that's why I would still keep this in 2023 list if you're looking for a heavy projecting fragrance. 3 to 4 hours of projection, even in the 5th hour, it is evident to some noses and goes 11-12 hours easily. Okay, at number 2 is again from Afia by the name Theodosius. This is an inspired version of Xerjoff Italica, and I would suggest this only if you like sweet toffee fragrance. This is a combination of milky almond accord. It has that nice toffee feel, nice beautiful cookies feel. But honestly speaking, guys, just 2 to 3 sprays, this projects like a monster. It exactly smells like how you pass by the cookie store in a mall. Okay, it is that good. Whenever I wear this fragrance, I get people noticing this one. Be it anyone, my brother, dad, or cousins, or whoever. I'm not talking about strangers because we live in India, so don't forget that. But if there is somebody whom I know, they definitely notice this. Highly complimenting factor if somebody likes cookies, milky almond, toffee sort of a fragrance. It is definitely sweet. If you are not into sweet fragrances at all, then I wouldn't suggest this, but it is done in the most natural smelling way. It projects like a beast, guys. 4-5 feet, 6 feet, I don't know where it stops, but it projects like a monster. And it smells so gorgeous. It's like edible. You can eat it. That's the kind of aroma you get here. So if you like sweet toffee, cookies, almond, milk sort of fragrance, Theodosius, heavy projecting, lasts easily 12-15 hours. Okay, the last one from Ahmad al-Maghribi, which I recently tried, and this blew my mind, guys. I would highly recommend this one. I hate to say this, but I want you to blind buy this one, at least a decant, provided the caveat is you have to have taste towards Middle Eastern blends. Okay, not the typical hardcore ambery sort of or the animalic sort of oud Middle Eastern fragrance. This is like so perfectly balanced, and that is Mudge by Ahmad al-Maghribi. Okay, I'll tell you an incident which made me buy this fragrance. I had my first cousin's marriage somewhere back in July, and it was his reception function where he was in a black sherwani, like a Shahenshah sort of a dress, a typical costume or the attire that grooms wear on reception. He was looking gorgeous, and his perfume, my God, it was this fragrance, which I didn't know, obviously. It was projecting like 4 or 5 feet and he smelled gorgeous. It definitely suited that occasion. He made the right choice to wear this one. It perfectly went with this black sherwani sort of an attire. And there were around 4 or 5 guys who were his cousins, obviously, who all of them complimented him because he smelled so gorgeous and it was so evident. My God, I just can't stop appreciating this one. Honestly, if I haven't smelled that on him that day, I wouldn't have bought this one. Since then, I was behind this one and I finally got this one. This is a 60 ml which costs around 3 to 3.5. In the website, it is even more expensive, 5.5. I wouldn't really suggest that. In case you're interested in buying, you can contact the seller in the video description box. I would still suggest this for a blind buy if you like Middle Eastern style of fragrance. Now, in case you do not know how this one smells, it starts off like a floral blend with some nutmeg. Now, when I say floral, do not mistake it to be the typical sweet floral accord. No, definitely not. Because along with that floral nutmeg, you get that beautiful creamy oud with that velvety, smoky sandalwood along with a pink and white rose. Okay, the reason why I'm saying pink and white rose, you can actually relate it to this sort of pink rose. Okay, it's definitely not that red rose, but there is a rose accord which smells so smooth, creamy, fantastic, guys. Okay, I have no words to explain this one. This is fantastic. It is smoky, yet it is creamy. It is rosy, yet it is masculine. Okay, and then comes that beautiful natural smelling honey. Again, that honey is not that artificial sweetness. No, if it was that way, I wouldn't have liked this. It smells so natural, that creaminess of honey, that velvety finish, beautiful sandalwood to cover all of these. Then comes that creamy amber. There is musk and woody accord. Overall, a fantastic fragrance. This one, my God, projects like a beast, but yet it smells so smooth to the nose, and that is why I'm placing this at number 1, guys. Ahmad Al-Maghribi's March, a must try if you like Middle Eastern style of fragrance and if you have similar. Sorry guys, my battery of my camera drained, so I had to recharge the camera again. Yeah, so I was saying Ahmad Al-Maghribi's Mudge is definitely a must try, and that's why I'm placing it at number 1 for 2023. Do not miss out your chance. I hate to say this, but you have to blind buy this one because there's no showroom in India for Ahmad Al-Maghribi, but it is so damn good. At least try if you can get a decant, because this is an absolutely fantastic blend. It smells so rich, it smells so fantastic, it projects really nice, it lasts a very good time, yet it is so appealing to the nose, and that's what I like about this beauty right here. So that's about it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know in case you have tried any of these. Comment down in the comment section. See you next time soon. Cheers.